Overall, I was pleased. I felt that was a game much needed for us and our confidence, especially offensively. We've really been working since the Bay trip of trying to not run so many sets and be so structured, but to really just try to get down the floor and get some numbers and try to attack. And I thought our guys really did a good job for 40 minutes of being offensively aggressive. And yet, we had 21 turnovers because it's the first time we've played that way all year. And as I told them, I think Duke and Kansas and a lot of good teams had 25, 30 turnovers the first time out there, and that was really our first game running offense at the pace I think we need to do to be successful. So offensively, I was very pleased. And again, the assist number went up to 16. And I think as they trust each other in those situations, I think we can get up into the 20s here in the next month if we keep improving as much as we did this week. And I thought it was a great game to get some different lineups in there, to get some different guys in there, to get some guys in different positions. That's kind of sometimes why you play these type of games, so hopefully to be able to experiment a little bit, and we were able to do that. My only disappointment in the whole game was rebounding. I just feel like if this team's going to be as good as they're capable of, that I feel they're capable of, we've got to take it personal on the boards. And it seems as every rebound it's a different problem. One guy forgets to block out, one guy doesn't squeeze it with two hands. One guy just blocks out but doesn't go get the ball. One guy overruns it. For as good as we're doing some things, we're just a mess defensively, collectively, getting five guys on the same page to get balls cleared. Go into a place like Arizona, you just can't give them 13 extra chances like we gave tonight. But I think our guys are excited, and to go play another top 25 team and on a quick turnaround, and we'll see what happens.
All right. At this time, I'll open up for questions for Coach.
Not just tonight, but overall, when you guys do go into the scoring slumps offensively, what are you not doing?
Well, a lot of times we're not getting stops because I think this team is going to be. I think when Casper Ware and Larry Anderson, when they were really clicking offensively, they were scoring about 60% on the defense. Tonight, we scored 21 points off of our defense. So, we've got when we beat San Diego, we scored 39 points off of our defense, which is really good. So we got to get that number up first of all, because when you're taking it out of the net too much, that's when you go into these scoring slumps. When we can get guys like Michael or Chance in the open court, we're not going to be in a scoring slump very long. And that's how they broke it open in the second half. We came out and we gave up two lay-ins, and you're taking it out of the net. But we had better pace coming off of makes today, but we've got to get stops, and then we got to still learn to attack for others. And we were in a great attack mode tonight, but of those 21 turnovers, 10 of them could have been avoided if we would have just picked it up one dribble sooner and got off the ball and tried not to be so aggressive for ourselves, but to be aggressive for others. Because coming into this week, we're showing them these guys clips that one guy was attacking and four guys were watching. Tonight we were a lot better. We had one guy attacking and probably two or three still moving and getting to the right places, but we still aren't getting five guys to where that attacker can trust. I don't need to force this. I know where my options are.
Coach, tonight your team clearly had the size advantage. Could you talk about how you wanted your guys to play against Fresno Pacific?
Well, I wanted to play inside out. I kept saying, to love the paint and like the jumper today, and I really felt like we did that. Once we loosened them up, we got even the threes we hit were a lot of them were inside out or on transition. We'll take a three early in transition because the floor is spread and rebounding options are better and that kind of thing. But the one thing about this team, we got a long ways to go, but they're coachable. They did a lot of things tonight. Besides the rebounding, a lot of things that we asked them to do that we worked on this week, from taking charges to to taking away the baseline, to moving the ball the way we wanted to. Defensively, we were disruptive. Defensively, I think we're in a really good place if we just would be more disciplined with our hands and not foul so much. That really negated a lot of our good plays tonight. But I think we, with that size advantage, I really think we pounded it in. Our bigs were a little skittish early in the game when we got them the ball, and they brought it down a couple times and got it taken away. But once they settled down, it was, I think they executed exactly how we wanted them to.
Chance, this is the second time I've seen you kind of turn it on in the second half. Are you getting frustrated in the first half and kind of waiting for your moment to kind of take the game over? Or is that just coming to you?
I wouldn't say I get frustrated. I just play with the flow of the game. So if a couple of my teammates are shooting, then I'm fine with that. I just know that when my teammates give me the opportunity to score, I'll just take advantage of it. But I was just playing with the flow of the team for the first half for the most part.
You got in the flow at UCLA in the first half.
That was true.
Michael, your team had the highest assist count as a team for the season so far. You had 6 of them. Can you talk about how the offense is coming along? I know you guys said to start the season it was going to take a little bit to get used to the offense and playing with one another.
Yeah, for the first half of the season, it was kind of hard getting used to the offense. But now, Coach has pointed out for us to dribble for each other. That means penetrate for each other. When you make a move and get by one guy, there's always another coming, which means that somebody's open on the other side. And I feel like we just really focused on that and locked in when it came to that.